I'm coming. I'm coming. I swear, I'm coming. Hi, everybody. How's everyone doing today? Well, believe it or not, I ran into a problem trying to book my next trip. And it's something that for a minute I never even thought about. And then yesterday I said, hey, I better check this out. And yeah, there's a problem. So as I mentioned the other day, my cruise that I was going on the 26th with the Love Boat cast turned into just a regular cruise to the Mexican Riviera without the Love Boat cast, which was the whole purpose of going. And I said, okay, well, I got to book another cruise then to make up for it. So I'm going to book a cruise in February this month. And I started looking around. I reached out to my friend Alicia to see if she's able to go. It doesn't look like it. It looks like she's really too busy at work to be able to get off because she needs to keep the time and keep her vacation free for our trip in July to the Mediterranean, which is a much longer and will be a big, big cruise for us. So yeah, I was looking around and I'm looking around and I said, okay, I checked out flights at different cruises. I've been looking at Virgin Cruise Lines. I've been looking at Celebrity. I only got to spend a couple days on the Celebrity Apex. So I was looking at the Celebrity Apex saying, maybe I'll get on her and just trying to line something up. Just trying to line it up where I can get away yet still get my work done. This week I'm doing some training sessions with my travel company online. I have medical stuff I have to do. My doctor scheduled me CT scans. So I got to fit it all in while trying to book a cruise and get away out of this miserable cold weather. We just had in Ottawa, by the way, the coldest month on record since they started keeping track of temperatures in Ottawa. The coldest month in history. Yay! And then you wonder why I want to go back on a cruise. Well, here's the problem. I did run into the problem, and that is, believe it or not, just getting a test to be able to fly to the United States. You cannot get on a plane here in Canada without having a rapid antigen test to fly to the United States, which sounds simple enough, except I'm not allowed, I could take an at-home test, but it's only good for the airline. It's not good for the cruise line because I'm from Canada. They don't accept the Canadians are not allowed to use the at-home test. So here I am now. I either have to pay for a test to get on the plane, arrive wherever I'm going, and get another test there to get on the ship, pay twice basically, or find a place that normally does testing that I can do testing, get on a plane the next day, get on the cruise the next day. Works out, 2 days, that's perfect. Except the place that I normally go to is the pharmacy here in Ottawa. It's normally just a walk-in, you give your name, you get your test done, and you walk out within 15-20 minutes with your result. Well, here in Canada, when Omicron sprouted up just near Christmas time and New Year's, people went nuts here in Ottawa for COVID tests. They wanted testing everybody. People wanted those free tests. There was lineups. And all of a sudden, the tests were hard to come by. There was a run. I think some places in Florida, California, New York also had the same thing, where all of a sudden you couldn't get a test. You had to have certain symptoms to be allowed to get a test. You couldn't just get a test anymore. And my pharmacy, in fact, all the pharmacies that I contacted, and I contacted 9 of them so far, are no longer doing COVID tests for travel, and only will be doing certain patients for testing because the tests have become so rare right now. Which leaves me in a bit of a bind. I have to find a place that I can get a COVID test in time for my cruise that I book. So I not only now, I did find a place. It's a medical center that will do it. That's all they do is COVID testing. And they will do COVID testing, and it's by appointment only. And normally they're booked up 2 weeks in advance. That being said, I need to now find a cruise based on the availability of getting my test done to get on the plane. Not necessarily the cruise I want to go on unless it lines up with the testing availability. Because the next week right now, completely sold out. And into next week, almost completely sold out. I can't get an appointment. Fun! And people say, well, you can get a free test if you go to the... You can only get a free test if you're showing symptoms or your job sent you there. So yeah, who'd have thought that the hardest part of taking a cruise isn't going to be getting to the ship, isn't going to be booking your flights, isn't going to be finding a cruise, isn't going to be paying for your cruise. It's going to be just getting a test to get on the darn airplane.